Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining me on another adventure with LSB on Light Sports Breakdown. Another Sunday, week 15, intense matchups. Only after this week, two more games until the playoffs. So we're reaching the finish line. We're reaching the finish line of the season. And then ultimately, it's the road to the Super Bowl and to see who will be potentially challenging the Kansas City Chiefs because they're looking pretty good right now. But nothing is predetermined. You never know. Anything can happen in the playoffs. So let's talk about the top three most intense matchups for Week 15. And the first one I felt that was the most intense matchup for this week is the Arizona Cardinals versus the Philadelphia Eagles. The Cardinals pretty much dominated the Giants, ended their four-game win streak. Kyler Murray just couldn't be stopped. The Giants defense couldn't rattle him and make him make terrible choices like they did with Russell Wilson the previous week. They won the game 26-7. Giants just couldn't get comfortable. Daniel Jones appeared to have had another leg injury, and the defense of Arizona just made the Giants turn the ball over, and nothing could go right for them. But the Cardinals look pretty good. DeAndre Hopkins has been doing wonders for the Cardinals. Kyler Murray has been showing the doubters wrong. Everyone doubted him because of his size and didn't believe that he could excel in the pro level, but they're doing pretty good. They're currently 7-6. They are holding on to the last wildcard spot. And you never know. They're facing the Eagles. The Eagles are on the outside looking in. They're still surprisingly in the race for the NFC East. The Washington football team currently has the lead. The Giants are in second, and then it's the Eagles and the Cowboys are last. But the Eagles, very surprising victory against the Saints. The Saints are currently 10-3, and they look like the best team in the NFC besides the Green Bay Packers. And the Eagles just dominated. They implemented Jalen Hurts as the starting quarterback. They benched Carson Wentz after his subpar play, and maybe this will be a reality check to him so he can play better. Or his time could be running out in Philly, which is very unfortunate because I like Carson Wentz and I want him to do well and succeed. And I don't think it's fair, the criticism that he gets, because being a quarterback isn't the most easiest position. And he nearly had an MVP season before he tore his Achilles, and that's the year that the Eagles won the Super Bowl with Nick Foles. So I think we got to kind of pump the brakes on Carson Wentz, but obviously it's very hard to be a quarterback of an NFL franchise because you get a lot of backlash. But Jalen Hurts, he had an amazing game against the Saints. They pretty much dominated all the first half. Obviously, Taysom Hill caught the Saints within like 3 points, but there was only 16 seconds left. 16 seconds left, and it was very unlikely that they can complete the comeback. But the Eagles had a very decisive, shocking win, and Jalen Hurts seemed very comfortable. He was able to examine the field, find the open man, and he has the ability to run, so he kept the defense on their toes. And the Eagles won, so ultimately they would want to do the same thing and have another impressive win to keep their playoff hopes alive, because after this week there's only 2 weeks left, and if you keep losing, then you're pretty much eliminated from being in the playoffs. And if you keep winning, then it just makes the race for the division title more interesting. It's very difficult because I could see the Eagles winning this game because just how intense, and it kind of was like that spark they needed implementing a new quarterback. So I wouldn't be surprised if they won, but I just can't go up against these Cardinals. I think their offense is lights out. They're one of the most efficient offenses in the league. And their defense is top notch. Patrick Peterson and all their defensive linemen, Arizona's looking pretty good. and that's why I have the final score, Arizona 31, Philly 17. I think the defense will make Jalen Hurts uncomfortable, and I think it will force him to make mistakes. And obviously, he's a rookie, so it's the college level is different than the pro level. So I think Jalen Hurts may have a long day today. And that was my final score for the first matchup.